Hey, what's going on, guys? XcLuSiVe here, and today I'm bringing you just a normal gameplay commentary. I haven't um, uploaded any of these really since my surgery. That was like 5 weeks ago, so I've been mainly sticking to, MLB, Happy Wheels. I've been uploading some zombies videos, but I thought it was a little bit overdue. I wanted to talk about my surgery. I know I haven't talked about it really too much since I post-op since I got home. I uploaded a few vlogs while I was in recovery, just giving you guys a few updates, things I was planning on doing. But since I've fully kind of gotten back into YouTube, I haven't exactly talked about it and talked about how I'm feeling and walked through everything that happened. When you get to the hospital to when the surgery starts. So I figured I would talk about that. I'd let you guys know. I kind of describe what surgery is like. I mean, for people that don't know because they haven't had surgery, maybe I'm assuming one of you has surgery coming up soon. I mean, I have almost 1,800 subscribers. There's got to be one person that is gonna have surgery soon. So I figured I would, like I said, talk about exactly what happens. How you're feeling throughout the entire thing, and yeah, we're just gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about surgery. This is a pretty long video. What you're watching right now is a raid CTF against actually the #1 ranked Masters team at the time. And I'm only playing with viewers right now, which is pretty cool. I only picked up 2 viewers, and somehow we ended up winning capture the flag against the #1 Masters team, which I don't understand at all. So I'm gonna talk for as long as I can. This gameplay is pretty long. I'll end up cutting it short if I have to, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay, and let's get into talking about surgery. So you guys know, for those of you guys that don't know and you're new to the channel, I had a spinal fusion on May 16th to fix my scoliosis. It was a corrective surgery to fix my spine. For those of you guys that don't know what surgery is, don't know what scoliosis is, it's basically where your spine is curved. And for me, that was, pushing my ribs up against my spine, sorry, pushing up against my ribs and against my pelvis. And it was just not the ideal situation, and it was painful. So I decided to get surgery. I had a few things I could do. One was use a brace and see if that fixed it. I tried the brace. My back was too strong for it. It actually broke the brace, which was funny, sort of funny, and if in a cruel way. But so the first option was to try a brace. That didn't work. The second option was to just do physical therapy, but I refused to do that because it was just a temporary solution for a permanent problem unless we fixed it. So the only thing I was actually okay with was surgery, and I never qualified for surgery. They always said my scoliosis, in air quotes, is not that bad. But I finally qualified, like a year later, and I decided to get surgery to fix my scoliosis. So it was a pretty major surgery. I've never had surgery before my entire life. And they said that this surgery, the surgery they did on me, the spinal fusion, is like one step down from either a brain or like a surgery on your heart. Like this was a step down. So this was a major surgery. And yeah, I just want to talk about, how the feelings, going into it, exactly what happens pre-surgery, because that's what I was mainly most worried about. Like I knew the surgery was going to go fine, right? I wasn't worried I was going to die on the operating table. That wasn't really a concern of mine. Obviously, there's that slight possible chance that might sort of happen if the surgeon like falls asleep or something, but that's not really what you're worried about, And if you're worried about that, then everything's gonna be fine. The surgeon knows exactly what he's doing. That's kind of what you just have to tell yourself. But yeah, the main thing I was worried about was like all the preparation for the surgery. I didn't exactly know what was gonna happen, right? And that's what everybody gets so anxious about. That's what everybody gets nervous about. It's just the unknown. It gets everybody. I mean, it definitely affects me, and I know if you guys don't know something that could pretty much impact your life, you're gonna feel anxious. So I want to walk through kind of how it went down and exactly what happened, how they prepped me for surgery, all that good stuff, and then and yeah. So basically, my surgery was at 6 a.m. So I had to leave for the hospital at I think 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. because it takes at least an hour to get there. And then you didn't want to catch the morning traffic, so I think we left a little bit early. But basically, we got there. I'm gonna try and remember everything, but since they use the anesthesia or whatever it's called for the surgery, it's kind of a little foggy, the before part. The after I remember very well, but the before it gets a little foggy. But pretty much you walk into the hospital and you kind of go check in with the, there's always like one hallway that leads down to, the non-surgery hallway, if you want to say that, and the other hallway leads down to, where you check in to get prepped for surgery and to, get prepped for surgery and get ready to go. So we walked down that hallway and you kind of checked in with the person. I had to sign some papers, sign some different documents and forms saying that I allow them to do the surgery on me, all that good stuff. I allow them to use the anesthesia on me. Like, just you have to sign like 3 or 4 different documents or papers just so that they're allowed to do everything they need to make sure you're comfortable and to make sure that the surgery goes well. So once we did that, once I was kind of checked in, they put the little wristband on you. You're kind of checked in officially. You're admitted to the hospital, and basically from there, they kind of took me and my mom and my dad into just another room. We kind of went down another hallway, and then there's all these, it was an area with all these beds, and basically it's just where you're gonna prep yourself for surgery. You have to get in there, hospital gown. You have to just basically get ready to go. And for my surgery, I went with my mom, my dad, my little sister, and my best friend. So we all went down, which was awesome. They made it. If I was by myself, I would have panicked way more than I did. But I was nervous. That's the reason I want to make this video, because I haven't exactly explained a lot of it, and I feel like I owe you guys that. So so basically, yeah, they take you into this other kind of big room with a whole bunch of different beds and areas that you guys can get prepped. So basically, once you get in there, they basically close the little curtain around your bed, and they tell you to get undressed, put the gown on, and put all your clothes in a bag. That's exactly what happened to me. And the bag is just so that they can store your clothes, and then you can get it back when you are leaving. So they close the curtain, you get undressed, put the gown on, and then you just lie on the bed. And basically, for the next like hour, they're gonna be taking blood. They're gonna be you're gonna be meeting your nurses. You're gonna be meeting your surgeon. Well, okay, you've already met your surgeon. I would hope so. At least most people have met their surgeon before they. I'm pretty sure everybody has met their surgeon multiple times before they just let them do surgery on them. But yeah, so you get to see your surgeon again. You can ask any questions you have again, even though you've already had your pre-op appointment with the surgeon, to ask any questions you have. But some last minute questions come up, especially when you get nervous. You're gonna want to know more. You're gonna want a little reassurance. So asking the nurses and asking the surgeon is something they kind of expect you to do. And then you're going to meet your anesthesiologist. You're going to meet everybody that it really has to do with the surgery, except for like the assistant. I don't know if they're called assistant surgeons. I have no idea what they're called, but the people that help the main surgeon do his job. The people that are gonna, because usually one person isn't just gonna do a surgery. There's usually 5 or 6 people in the room that are gonna do it for you, because he needs help. He can't do it by himself. So yeah, so you're gonna meet everybody. They're probably gonna take some blood, and yeah, that's basically the whole prep, is just meeting people. They even send you like a religious person that has views on like, not just like I don't know what the word is. She believes in like multiple religions, I guess you could say, or she is very knowledgeable about both religions. So in case you are religious, she can give you that kind of peace of mind and talk to you for a little bit. For me, I'm not religious at all, so it was kind of funny when she came in like pretending to be completely supportive of like all of them. It was kind of weird. I thought it was kind of funny, but yeah, so you meet a whole bunch of people, and then pretty much when you're ready to go, when finally it's ready for surgery, you have to wait usually like an hour, unless you're there late or for some reason they're ready early. When it's ready to go, and when it's time for your surgery, they ask your parents and ask whoever's there with you to I don't want to say last words, because that sounds horrible and it sounds like you're gonna die, but that's sort of what it is. But obviously you're gonna be completely fine. It's just the last words before they bring you into the into the operating room. So for a lack of a better word, that's what they do. And so my mom, my dad hugged me and hugged my sister. Uh, Best friend gave me a little bit of reassuring words. He took a picture for my girlfriend so she could see that I was okay. Um, it's just a whole bunch of different things that can be emotional. Depends on how emotional your family is. Depends on how emotional you are. But it's kind of like your last time before going in for this huge surgery on your own. And once you are, once everybody says not goodbye, once everybody says, their reassuring words, they give you a hug, tell you it's all gonna be fine. I'll see you when you get up, that kind of thing. Then they start to wheel your bed into the hallways that lead to the operating room, and the operating room is freezing. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. And they also make you wear this gown. No, sorry, not this gown. They make you wear this, like, it's not a hat. I don't know what it is, but it's like a little hospital. It's made out of the same material that the gown is made out of, but it's like a hat sort of thing. It's weird. I don't know. It just covers your hair. But yeah. So they wheeled me, into another room behind behind two closed doors that you were pretty nervous to, get through because you didn't know what was on the other side. Like I said, the unknown is just kind of what gets everybody with this kind of stuff. And so they wheel you down a whole bunch of different hallways. They wheel you into the operating room. You're going to see a whole bunch of different things. It looks like, they're about to dissect something. It's a scary room. It's a scary room to be in. But you're literally going to be in there for like probably 2 minutes before they knock you out and you don't even remember it. But all I remember is them wheeling my bed next to the operating table, them picking me up and putting me onto the operating table. And that's all I remember. I don't remember anything else. All I remember is waking up feeling like I just had the best sleep of my life. And that's literally all I remember. And then post-surgery, right, when you first get out of surgery, most people throw up, right? Most people throw up at some point after they just had an operation. That's just, for some reason, I think it's the anesthesia or it's I don't know. I have no idea why, but that tends to happen a lot. So, you wake up and you're in the ICU and you are with your family, and yeah, it's relieving. You don't have to worry about waking up in the middle. That's something I was worried about. Sorry if you guys just heard my sister. I have no idea what that was, but yeah. So I mean, it's like it's reassuring when you really really don't feel anything after that, and you just wake up and it's you're fine. Everything's okay. And that's pretty much exactly how the prep for surgery goes and the whole surgery experience goes. It's scary, but it's it's all fine. Like, everything turns out okay. There's just the unknown that scares everybody. So I thought maybe if I shared with the unknown with you guys, it would hopefully help if any of you guys are having surgery coming up soon. But yeah, now because of my surgery, I can no longer bend. My back is straight. I still have a lot of my pain, and I can't bend anymore because I had to fuse my spine and my pelvis. So, in a way, I do regret getting surgery, but not for any of those reasons that I just said. Not for anything that went wrong during the surgery. Everything that happened to me was expected, and the surgery went exactly as it was supposed to. So I don't regret having surgery for that reason. I regret having surgery because this pain that I have now, I'm not used to. It's a different type of pain, and I can no longer bend. So that's my whole surgery rant. I just wanted to vent to you guys a little bit, let you guys know that everything turns out all right. And I want to let you guys know the unknown. Hopefully if I can make that known, you won't be as nervous if you're going into surgery soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know how we beat this team in league play. I have no idea, but yeah, that's gonna do it for me here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been XcLuSiVe. I'll catch you guys later.